Hey everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid, just going on to Bitcoin. Big of the CoinsKid crew. So I did post a setup in the Discord for the CoinsKid crew in December on CKB. We've been looking at this coin for a very long time. We was looking at the bottoming structure. You know, we've got the buy signal on the ribbon as well. It's an amazing opportunity, like a relay to the CoinsKid crew right there in the Discord. And I was looking for a minimal 183% move into this level of resistance, and it's absolutely bolted into that right now. It's been a massive trade for myself and the CoinsKid crew. Please get involved in the Discord right there, you know, because I'm posting so many altcoin setups in there. It's just easier for me to do that than obviously, you know, making a million videos right here. So I'll keep you updated as best I can. But if you're not already in the Discord, do definitely check that out. Okay, the links are on coinskid.com and in the video description. Let's dive into the Bitcoin video right now and see what we can see. Okay. So looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame now, just keep relaying the data to you that at the moment, you know, we've had this micro correction. We identified the micro correction in there as a possibility, and what we wanted to see from this low here was a 1, an ABC2, and then the third wave, which is a verticalness basically. So if this is a third wave right now, this is a 1, this is a 2, and right now this is a 3. So what we're looking for is for this to keep doing whatever it's doing, and at some point have a correction, okay, and then it should go again, and we should see 5 waves here. So we've not quite got the 4 just yet, but at some point, if we do run into resistance, potentially this green line and the all-time high within this 3, we should in theory have some kind of correction like this coming back. We'll look to hold support. I'll try and find that for you, and then we go again. And in this little micro move here, we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. But what I'm looking at, and I've gone through this many times with you before, if we are in a 3 right now, this is called a 3 of 3. It's called a core wave, basically. It's a very powerful wave that breaks resistance points. So right now, we should just kick back, relax, and respect the pump, because from this point right now, if Bitcoin goes to its all-time high, it's around about a 31% move. Now, it looks impossible, doesn't it? But let's go back to this particular period of time for Bitcoin, way back in 2020, when we're doing identical. We're doing exactly what we've done. You know, in this sort of fractal here, we're doing exactly what we're doing right now. It's uncanny. Okay, and I've gone through this with you. So basically, just for Bitcoin, you know, we've got the buy, the sell, the buy, all-time high. We've got the buy, the sell, the buy, the all-time high as a potential scenario. So if you take a look at the moving averages of the, you know, the basically the ribbon and equally, you know, the pi cycle top, just there, we've got this resistance point, okay, for Bitcoin. We come back, we held the ribbon and the moving average, we got our ass back above it when we broke out, and when we broke out, we just kept going to the all-time high. At this point, we fell back to the ribbon and we started creating an ascending triangle, which I remember really, really well, under the resistance of the previous all-time high. So this is what I'm looking at. If Bitcoin right now is in this wave 3, which this was as well, I've gone through this with you, then we should be looking at a vertical over the next few weeks here, leading to this resistance point, and then create another ascending triangle where we do something like this. We've come up, we've created a correction like this, an ascending triangle on this moving average, on the all-time high, and we do exactly what we did there. And then the true parabolic mania phase for this particular cycle for Bitcoin won't begin until we break above this green line. So that green line currently is a moving average of a pi cycle Bitcoin top right there. It's called the pi cycle top. Let me show you how to get it in the charts, because I know a lot of people, they were writing questions, how do I get it in? So pi cycle Bitcoin top indicator. It's a free indicator by Nin Origo. You can drop it into your charts, but if it's playing out like the fractal before, which currently it is at the moment anyway, so we've got to give it respect that it's due. If it is playing out, then we should go through some kind of ascending triangle like we did there on the previous all-time high and the moving average, which is currently at 64188. That moving average is the 350 MA basically on the daily time frame. If we start to take that out, which is currently 64188, if we take it out like we did just there, okay, which is obviously marrying up with the previous all-time high like it did there as well, then we should go vertical. Okay, and at that point we've just got to respect, you know, and look for a big bearish pattern. Overly bullish sentiment in the you know, the markets right now. You know, the verticalness, we've got to look for, you know, Coinbase being the #1 app on the coin store. We've got to look for Google Trends being 100 for Bitcoin. We've got to look for, you know, all the bullish sentiment returning in the market, like, you know, at that point that it was way back there, equally accompanied with a potential rinse repeat of a pi cycle top crossroads just there, where the orange line crosses a green line. We'll print another pi cycle top, and this would indicate to me, and I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but this is a setup I've been looking at for a very long time. It would indicate to me that this is actually a 2-part bull run, basically, with 5 waves within the bull run. And I've gone through this so many times with you before. If we move to the left, this particular cycle that we went through for Bitcoin, from this point here, this bear market of 2011 into the thrust up of this bull market was a 2-part bull run that consisted of 5 waves. Okay, So we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This move here with this pi cycle top, this met the 1618 like a boss before the correction coming back in and getting to the 2.272 fib. Let me show you right now. So I've shown you this many times before, but from the bear market bottom of 2011, okay, we had that thrust up into the 1618, printed a pi cycle top. We had the correction coming back down, which wasn't a bear market, it was a corrective phase of a bull market before the big blow off top to the 2.272 fib, where we printed a secondary pi cycle top. Understand? So this was a big cycle. So like I've said to you for many years, I think that, you know, this is still a bull market for Bitcoin, and we're still in the larger cycle where in essence what we've got is identical to what we've had before, but it's just more drawn out, where we've had the 1, the 2, the 3 into the 1.618, the drawdown wave 4, and then the final fifth wave to the 2.272 fib, where this comes up, moving averages, and it prints the pi cycle top for the second time like it did in the previous cycle, right on the 2.272 fib. So it's a possibility, and like I said to you, this move here is identical to what we did in the previous cycle. From the bear market bottom of 2018 into the bull market top of 2017, we tapped the 1618 like an absolute boss before the correction. So it's there, isn't it? It's sort of staring us in the face. But right now what we need to do to sort of increase the probability of that is obviously come up, consolidate under the high, break back above the 350 moving average on the daily time frame. That's when your true parabolic mania phase for this particular cycle begins for Bitcoin. And then in time we'll be looking for the data in the charts and the sentiment that tells us, you know, the opposite of us buying down here, or the blood and depression and the despair, which is what we did. We're looking to sell when everyone is just absolutely bullish as hell, basically. So you understand the update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Please check out some of the videos today that I'm posting on the YouTube for the CoinsKid crew. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.